Hello student. So in this video we will be discussing about the paper pattern of periodic test 1 for science, and we will discuss revision worksheet number 2 for periodic test 1. As you can see, there are three sections. Section A, in that very short answer type questions, 1 mark for each, 2 questions will come for 2 marks. Then second question, multiple choice questions, in that again 2 questions will come, 1 mark for each. So 2 questions will come. In section B, question number 3, that is very short answer type question, in that 2 questions will come for 3 mark each. So for section B, 6 marks. So in that 2 questions are compulsory. Out of that 2 questions, 1 question you can get option for that. Then section C, long answer type questions, again 2 questions will come for 5 mark each, so 10 marks. Out of that 2 questions, in any of the question you will be getting option for that. Now let's see about the revision worksheet number 2. So as we have discussed in the paper pattern, 3 sections will be there. Section A, in that multiple choice question and very short answer type questions will come, 1 mark for each. In section B, short answer type questions will come, and this has to be you have to answer that in 50 to 60 words. In section C, 5 mark questions, long answer type questions will come, 80 to 90 words each, and total questions will be 8. Okay, this is according to your question paper pattern. So like that, same instructions you can get in question paper. Then question paper will be having 2 pages. Now let's go towards our revision worksheet. As you can see in section A, very short answer type questions, in that first question is name any 2 sources of desi ghee. So only, no need to write questions, only write answer, but yes, write question number correctly. And before that, on your page, textbook page, write your full name, standard, division, roll number, date, and periodic test 1 science. After that, make 2 columns and start writing the answers. Just like any 2 sources of desi ghee, so you can write the answer, half mark for each. Explain the term ginning, so you have to explain the definition properly, it will be for 1 mark. Then question number 2, multiple choice question, when a drum is struck gently, its membrane shows vibrational motion. Now here A option is right and vibrational answer is there. So you have to write question number 3 and A vibrational. No need to write question at all. Then question number 4, Paheli want to present her friend a gift made of plant fiber. Which of the following will she select? So jute bag is the correct answer. A option, jute bag is the correct answer. So 1 mark for that. Now section B, question number 3, short answer type questions, 3 mark for each. Differentiate between natural and synthetic fiber with 1 example each. Now your natural fibers definition should be correct. So for that 1 mark, and 1 example they have asked. So any 1 example you can write, or either you can write 2 examples also. So that is for half mark. Then again for synthetic fiber, write correct definition. The fibers that are made from chemical substances are called synthetic fibers, and 1 example, nylon, rayon, polyester, acrylic, anything. So that will be for 1 mark. So distribution 1.5 like that. Now here you can see OR is there. Here you can see question number A as well as question number B. Now you don't have to write this question, differentiate between natural and synthetic fiber with 1 example each, and again this A and B. Out of this, either you can write natural or synthetic fibers with 1 example, or you can write A and B together. This A and B together are having 3 marks. Don't think that it is OR over here, so I will write only mention any 4 uses of jute. No, you have to write A answer as well as B answer also. Clear? So mention any 4 uses of jute if you will explain, so you will be getting 2 marks. And here this 5 question, B is also there, so you have to write a proper correct definition of knitting, a process in which a single yarn is used to make a piece of fabric. It is called knitting. So this A as well as B is having 3 marks. Now here you can see question number 6, A and B. So the distance between Anil's office and his house is 4580 meter. Express this distance in kilometer. Now here when we have to convert a meter into kilometer, we have to divide that. So 4580 divided by 1000, you will be getting 4.580 kilometers. So this will be the answer. So distribution is 1.5 mark for this A question, and for B question, convert 2000 centimeter into meter. So again 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So you have to divide that 2000 with 100. So you will be getting 20 meter is the answer. So this both A and B is having 3 marks. Now let's discuss about section C, long answer type question. Here one question is asked, differentiate between herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Give 2 examples of each. Now you have to write definition of herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. You can write it in table form, you can write simply just like you're writing in the notebook. So example, 2 examples compulsory you have to give. Then here carnivore definition, 2 example. Omnivore definition and 2 examples. This whole answer if you are writing correct, you will be getting 5 marks. Now next, or you can see here again, if you will write A, B and C, then only you will get 5 marks. Okay, either you can write that difference herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and 2 examples, or either write these all ABC questions. Okay, so A, write down the sources of the following ingredients. So if you write spices, plant source, egg, animal source and boiled potato, plant source, you will be getting 1.5 mark. Mention 2 examples. B question, mention 2 examples of plants that provide us oil and fat, that is groundnut and sunflower. And fruit, apple, banana, anything you can write related to that, but answer should be correct. So you will be getting 2 marks for that. And question number C, with the help of a flow chart, show various contributions involved when you eat chapati. So all steps should be over there in the flow chart. So if you write all the steps correct or contributions, so that will be for 1.5 mark. Now again going towards question number 8, that is distinguish between periodic and non-periodic motion. So you have to write definition of both periodic and non-periodic motion, and they have asked 2 examples, so you have to compulsory write 2 examples for that. That is a motion of a moon around the earth and motion of a pendulum clock. Then for example blinking of eyes and occurrence of earthquake, that are non-periodic motion. And question number B, while measuring the length of a table, the reading of the scale at one end is 3.0 centimeter and the other end is 33.4 centimeter. So what is the length of the table? So reading at first end of the table is 2.4 centimeter and the last end is 35.5 centimeter. So whenever we have to find out the actual length of that particular object, you have to subtract that reading on the last end minus reading at the first end. So last end reading is 35.5 centimeter minus reading at first end is 2.4 centimeter. So if you will subtract that, you will be getting 33.1 centimeter. So for that you will get 2 marks, and this periodic and non-periodic motion 3 marks total. If definition is right, 1 mark, and 2 examples of each 2 marks, means total 5 marks for question number 8. In this way you have to solve question paper also. Thank you for watching video.